Hey team, good morning everyone. Okay, thanks everyone, and hopefully I've recovered 90% of it. So probably I might cough a bit here and there, but not to the great extent the way I was coughing the other day. So I hope you will be able to see that in my voice itself. Okay, so how was the day so far? Looks like it should have been an amazing day for the people who have been looking for the two candle theory, and now the market is giving you all a perfect opportunity. How many of you entered on the third candle here on the two candle theory? Tell me honestly today. Especially I've told in the morning, if you guys are getting in two candle theory, don't even miss it. And how many of you did that? So did you repent? And how many of you booked your loss thinking that the market is reversing and you booked your loss here? Anyone? Great, great. There is only one thing which was not in your favor today. What was that? Everything was aligning here when the two candle theory formed. The only thing which was not aligning was RSI. Correct. The Dow, it was in the flat territory. You can ignore it. Moreover, the data from yesterday was like an absolutely bearish, except the RSI, which was almost in the verge of breaking, but it didn't break at that time. But after that, it has fallen. But good thing is, all other factors were in place and the market has been like a negative from morning. So obviously it has all the right reasons for you to enter, because the critical components when you're looking at the chart, you needed to be looking at the candles and then see the VWAP, the super trend. These are going to be the two more important things. And moreover, the RSI was not either extremely oversold or like an extremely overbought. It is exactly in the line wherein we wanted it to break, and it broke. So all these factors definitely should help you as a trader. And third candle was our entry. Even if you'd have got somewhere around here, this candle should have been more than sufficient for you to make your 1%. But keeping your level as this as your stop loss, the positional traders would have definitely made more money today than anyone. Correct? And now you tell me, what is the market doing now? When we needed to start? Anywhere in the third candle, you can start your entry. Okay, if you are like in a multi-lot player, one lot here, one lot here, one lot here, you can, or you can enter everything at one go here, 30% of your capital. Or if you feel no, I will enter towards the late end of the third candle, you can enter at the late end of the third candle. But the most important thing is our stop loss would be the first candle high. Once that first candle high is not getting broken, then you should be pretty happy. Now, what you're seeing now, guys, today I'm going to be giving you a lot more examples for you to understand. The other day you guys were asking me, right, Shiva, like in how to identify an entry, how to identify a fake breakout, how to identify a perfect entry. Those are the things which we are going to be seeing it in the market today. Okay, so now we just started it, guys, so don't worry, you didn't miss much. Looking at the current scenario, looking at the way the volumes are picking up, especially look at the volume, how it is picking up here in terms of the ascending order candle. This is something which I want you guys to be keenly looking at, the ascending order candle. Whenever a market is moving either on the upside or on the downside, if the volume is getting ascending like this is a sign of some more sell that is going to be coming into the market. Those are the moments wherein you should be really what to say, make use of that opportunity whenever it happens. Say for example, whenever these guys are pumping in the funds, why this ascending order candle is coming in? It is all coming in because someone is wanting to take this market lower and lower, and he's putting more money into the trade. So in that particular scenario, when you're getting a reversal back, you can always look to sell it at least once on the way up. So someone who's looking for a sell, When it is moving again higher, we can use that opportunity to sell it again. But the problem here is they will not give you that easy opportunity to enter, because every time it is going to be like in trying to like in someone trying to pull it up, someone is going to come and push it lower and lower. So what is the reason for this massive sell-off which has been happening? Anyone? Why the sell-off is happening, first of all? What are the reasons might be? The bond yields, the repo rate, and then the crude factor. All these are like in playing in the minds. So earlier also the bond yields were there, even on the budget day, the bond yields were there, everything. So what they have done is, after the budget, okay, after the budget, this was the budget day low actually on that particular day. This is the February 1st. It came like in panicked and then moved higher. The next day, they pumped it to dump it again. But important thing is this level 1, 2, 3, and then like in fourth day today, they should have taken a support in case if they wanted to give some kind of a pullback. Even for the end of the day, this level is going to be very crucial. For some reason, in the second half, if you are going to get a recovery, watch out this level. Whenever the previous level of support which has been taken, and if it is again trying to close it above the level, tomorrow, just give me a minute. Tomorrow, I can expect the market to be moving it higher. But for some reason, if these guys are closing it below, the weakness may persist. Always remember, whenever they have multiple levels of support, and if that support is taken out on a day, then it is going to be a very difficult task for the bulls to claim that back. Okay, that's the reason the bulls doesn't often give that levels of support very easily. If they are giving it back, then it is going to be a problem area. Now, considering the way the market has been like doing in sell-off, what I want you to do is, now it is a clear sell on rise market. Yes, intraday chart is suggesting you it is a clear sell on rise market. How do we know that? How many of you are able to track the OI data of yesterday and day before? That would have given you a complete clue. How many of you tracked that? Okay, few of you have tracked it. Good. If you would have looked at the data, this was from 38,500. I'll show you 38,500 yesterday. If you'd have seen this data, from 3 lakh, they were able to pull down the price by like an 20%, 1,27,000, from 3 lakh to 17 lakh. Look at this, 65% drop in the like in the price, 443% increase in OI. From 3 lakh, it increased to 17 lakh 33. Massive, massive number. On the other hand, they carried home the long. Yesterday, they carried the short, like in shorts have been covered. Everything was like in a perfect theory for you to do that. And moving on to 38K, slowly we will come to 38. I'm only looking at the round strikes because the market has been like in moving 500,000 points in a single day. Now look at it. Even you here, you got the same clue. This is the reason I ask you guys to track the OI data very, very deeply. And I've given you every tool which you needed to be looking at it. When the shorts are building up their positions massively like this, these are like a golden opportunity for you to know that these guys are definitely wanting to take this and see this market lower. So what did they do? They almost pulled it down from 975 to 412, 57% drop, and then a 450% increase in OI. That is from 1,77,000, it increased to 9,83,000, and more so today, that is having a replica effect here. On the other hand, what they're doing here, look at that, 13 lakh. Shorts have covered 140% increase in price, but the short covering is not massive. That means there is not profit booking coming in, and at the same time, the shorts are also covering some of their position, not a massive one. Today, you can clearly see still the open interest is still around like in 12 lakh 39. The price has moved from 379 to 615. The writers will be like in literally in a troubled spot now. Okay, imagine why I say the writers will be in a trouble spot. If that guy would have written it here, he would not. But the guy would have written it on 93, 85, 150, 120, 200. These guys are going to be the ones who will be literally in a trouble. They might not be thinking like, I'm not going to be getting that such a massive fall. They would have thought that there is going to be like a budget day support and so on. But they are not getting it at all. So it is all given up. Now I will add up 37,500 as well to show you how it is. Because the market has moved from that range. Now look at it. What are you seeing for 37,500? Though the market is trading exactly at 37,501, the spot is trading exactly at 37,500 odd zones. What are you witnessing for 37,500? Guys, still they are not covering their position. That's the reason they are going to be in a lot more trouble. Imagine the kind of position that they have been creating. They would not be expecting this kind of a fall, right? When the fall is getting deeper and deeper, then they will be definitely be panicking. Okay, at this juncture, they will definitely be panicking. Why they will be panicking? Look at the way the shorts are building up their positions in 37,500 and the longs are building up their positions here. This is massive. Okay, so someone who has missed an opportunity, it is a large rally which has been falling now. Okay, so from almost level of like in 37,840, it has come to almost 37,550 now. It has given you a clean decent of like in 300, 350 points, and the fall is like in getting deeper and deeper. There is no point in doing any kind of a trade against the trend. Even if you would have been looking at the OI data from the future analysis perspective, what is that which you are seeing now? Like in everything is in the short build-up category. From morning, they have been building only shorts and taking this market lower and lower and lower. Okay, so they are absolutely taking it to the core and they don't want to give even a single chance to the buyers here. On the other hand, what is we are witnessing in the Nifty? There was an initial short covering, but the long unwinding and short buildup is to the massive. They have started taking more positions on the short buildup. Long unwinding is a clear sign that the longs are not expecting any more major upside in this market and we are ready to give up our position. Whenever you see a massive volume of action happening, this is a clear sign that the longs are really like not happy with this market and they don't want to be like in part of this journey. They just wanted to get out of the trade. Okay, this is on this. Now comes individual option analysis. We will look at 37,500, which is the round strike at this current juncture. From morning, what are you witnessing here? 45,000 OI created, 1,08,000 OI created. Then there is a 3,57,000. And look at the price fall which has been happening. It's a massive fall which has been happening right from the morning, which is clearly suggesting that every rise on this market is getting sold aggressively. So our market, it is not listening to the global markets or like and listening to like and the Dow is flat and other things. We have our own thing which we have decided today that we will be following the pattern and we will be just doing that sell off. That's what the market is suggesting. As per this chart, where is your next entry opportunity? If you're a one lot player, clearly your next opportunity is going to be on the super trend. But if you're a multi-lot player, you can take every 20 to 30 points. Say, for example, I'll tell you the entries how you'd need to be taken. The super trend is at 37,720. The trade at which it is happening is 37,550. There is a massive gap of 160 to 170 points. So this is where you needed to be really smart. If you're a multi-lot player, I'll be able to buy at least like in 4 times. Okay, if you're able to buy 4 times, every 50 rupees you needed to be buying it. And when you're buying it also, one lot, if you're buying it here, next jump you needed to buy 2 lots, Next jump, when it is coming near to the super trend, you needed to buy 4 lots. Your averaging should be more near to the support territory or the resistance area, wherever it is, you needed to average it more over there. Okay, that is going to be the critical component. Don't deploy your large capital here and then a small capital here. 1 lot, 2 lot, 4 lot, that's the way you needed to average your position. But if you are a single lot player, your only opportunity is going to be here. Always remember, if it is going to be a trend day, it is going to be very difficult to capture the next like in a rally. That's the reason I give you an option to get into a multiple trade. Many of you would have found very difficult to trade yesterday. How many of you found very difficult to trade yesterday? It was absolutely a trend day, and you guys would have still found it very difficult to trade. Why? The reason is market would have like tested your patience. They would have moved every higher and then came back. Moved higher, come back. Moved higher, come back. But what in the process that they are doing? When it is moving higher, they will literally test your stop loss levels. If you are thinking about placing your stop loss with like a 10-20% in this market, do you think you'll be able to survive? I don't think so. Even here, when you have a large gap between like and the candle where it is trading to the super trend, it is almost 150 points. That is the nearest resistance so far. That is where the market is going to be testing your patience. Now, I'll just show you a trade here, how we will be doing it now. Okay, imagine now I think almost everything is gone into like, okay, what I will do is I'm going to be looking at to add some positions here. Okay, so what I'm going to be focusing is currently market is trading at 37,600. I will focus on 38K. Okay, so currently what I have done is I've taken some position as it is heading here. Okay, look at this 37,595. I'm adding some positions around 75 quantities. Imagine if it is quickly moving towards that resistance zone, I would be needing to add some more. So I needed to plan it in such a way that I should not be entering every part of my like an capital in this particular area. I will look for every 40-50 rupees move and then keep adding. If you have like a large capital, if you feel no Shiva, like I can add more also. Imagine you wanted to plan your like 30% of your capital, overall capital. Then imagine in this scenario, I wanted to deploy up to like 15 lakh on this capital. Okay, when I wanted to deploy 15 lakh, what is my current capital which I have deployed? I have deployed around 1 lakh. So that means I have still 14 lakh which I can deploy on this trade. So I know market has to move another 100 more points, 120 more points for me to get some more position. Imagine if the market is not moving there, then I should be happy. This is what in the trend day, it's going to be a very tricky one. On a trend day, sometimes the market doesn't even go near to the super trend. In that scenario, you would not be able to deploy your capital, whatever that you have it. But for some strange reasons, okay, the market decides, no, from morning I've been giving you all an opportunity. Now let me make a move towards a higher end. For some strange reasons, if the market, we are trying to take a trade till the super trend, and if the like a super trend is getting broken, what is your stop loss? Your stop loss is going to be near to the BWAP, nothing less, nothing more. The reason is that is going to be the next major support. Now it is again moving another like 10 points here. In this scenario, I've deployed 10% of my capital. That means every 100 rupees, I can deploy 10% of my capital. Keep doing that, right? So another 120 rupees, I can use 10% and then by the time it reaches the super trend, I would have deployed my 20 to 30% of my capital. That is the way I can keep thinking it. These are the things as a scalper and an intraday trader, you needed to be knowing what is your capital and how you're going to be positioning it. So currently we have 1,45,000 deployed on this trade. Now, can they move higher? Or they are not going to be moving higher. If they are moving higher, I would be very happy. Why? I wanted to deploy more of my capital near to the resistance zone. I don't want to deploy when it is hanging in like this. This is what I would call it as like an avatar mountains actually. Avatar candles. Have you seen the Avatar movie, right? Whatever the candles which you are seeing, it is all looking like an avatar candle here. Why? It is all like an hanging there. The mountains are going to be hanging, right? Here, it is not having any support or resistance. We needed it to go near to this so that we will be able to put in some more funds. And I know the guys who have put in these money, they will not be liking it to go higher. So now we have given you a clue. Now I have given you a clue how to add it. But say, for example, some of you would be asking me, Shiva, in case if I wanted to pyramid, you can pyramid only till the support zone, and the maximum pyramid can be done till the VWAP in case if you have some additional capital. But do not even bother to hold your trade once it breaks your VWAP like in a 40-50 points. Do not even bother to hold your trade. In this scenario now again, there is another like in a 10 point or 20 point move. Can they move another 20 points? Yes, they are, right? Now, can I add some more quantities which I needed to do it? Yes, I'm doing that. Okay, can they move another like in 10 more points? Yes, they are doing it. Can you see that? Now it is time for me to add some more quantities. This is the best way you can add your quantities, and it is quickly moving. That is the area where I wanted to take it. Now, how much capital we deployed? We have deployed around 5 lakh. So that means I have another 10 lakh capital to be deployed for another 60-70 points. But by the time we are not being able to deploy our entire capital, and the market is just like trying to come back. Now, is it going to be correcting or it is going to be moving up? If it is correcting, already like it moved up, and then if it is coming down, start your journey to like and start booking your profits. If not, wait till this level and then try to add some positions. As of now, the market moved from almost 37,500 to 37,600 now. Can they keep moving higher? This is the zone wherein I wanted to add some more position. We have around 800 quantities. We will add more position once it moves to the zone now. Another 50-60 more points, correct? Let's wait it out. Guys, why I'm wanting to show this example is many of you were feeling, how should I be averaging my position? Where should I be averaging it? How should I be like doing it multiple lots as you are doing? This is a clear example which I'm telling you how to deploy your capital when you have that. And even with this, say for example, you have deployed only like in 5 lakh capital. Even with this 5 lakh capital, still you will be able to get your 1% once the move happens. But on a trend day, getting this is what is going to be very difficult. Now, it is above your buy price, correct? If you feel, no, Shiva, like, and I feel like I'm getting part of my profits done, I will take some part of my profit. Then you can keep trailing it. We have booked part of our quantity. Another 400 quantity is left. This we can always take a bigger risk in case if we are trying to hold it, correct? Our intention is to grab as much points possible, correct? Looking at the volatility, we needed to be really careful. Now, how much capital we deployed? We deployed around 5 lakhs and we got around 10,000 on this trade, and that too on a resistant trade itself. My overall capital on this account is around 15, and I'm almost literally got my 1% almost done. Now it is 640. If I would have been waiting exactly for this trade, I would not have got that opportunity. But I can use this upward journey as it is going there and then use it to get an exit for me. That is what is going to be very, very important in this trade. So how many of you are still holding your trades now? Are you guys like an end that? Done, everybody? Now it is at 665, 670. Enjoying it? Now don't chase it. You have to be waiting for it. 680. Done. Trail it, trail it, trail it. But How many of you have felt like in bad? Say, for example, people like me, like, and I won't care at all. Once my trade is closed, that is where you guys get yourself like, oh no, man, I lost a golden opportunity. Another 50, 60 rupees easily it could have come. It could have come in 60, 60, 70 rupees, or it could have taken 60, 70 rupees also from you. Never ever worry about your position once you have closed your position. Always remember, there are trades wherein you will get 30 rupees. There are trades will get 100 rupees also. Not every time we will be able to exactly do that. Here again, it just triggered our trailing stop loss and then it moved. But sometimes it may trigger, sometimes it may not trigger. But now you would have moved more than 5 to 10% in case if you guys have been having it. Correct? Getting it right is what is important for us rather than being it. Sometimes we may miss it. That's absolutely fine. But how many of you are still in the trade? One lot players, now you would have known the problem why having a market is having one lot. It is going to be very, very difficult to enter into the trade because you needed to exactly wait for that level. Otherwise, you will lose out. Correct? That is what the problem with this market is now. At least I've given you a way where you can enter. That's the only thing. But the only thing is you need to be very, very, very disciplined to get into like in a one lot trade. If you are like in a multi-lot player, play according to your capital. Imagine if you have a 10 lakh capital and if the point difference is around 10, like 100 points, every 10 points, you can add one quantity. Then on the way down, you can cut down some part of your quantity and then trail your remaining ones. Not every time you would be getting like in such a large move. If you're getting this move, you should be happy with that. But it is almost from almost of 620 to 720 in no time. Correct? In almost like in a 3 to 5 minutes, you got that move. But not every time you will get this move. Sometimes you will be happy to get this 10 rupees or 20 rupees. Be happy with what you get it and then look for the next trade. Sometimes, yes, chasing can be done, but the chasing should be done not on the support of the resistance trades. You should do the chasing here. Okay. The third candle entry is where you needed to do the chasing. That is where you will be getting the maximum opportunity and you should be trying to do the chasing over there. Clear? How many of you are still not sure about the entry now? Guys, the pyramiding of trade need to be done in the two candle theory, not in the support or the resistance trades. Guys, I will repeat it once again for the benefit of the people. When the market is moving lower and then on the way up, okay, on the way up, when the market is trying to reverse it, always look the gap between the candle and the super trend. Okay, the super trend will be your first one. Even if the WMA is there, always look for the super trend because that is going to be the bigger support level. So from here, 37,538, we saw that it is around 37,720. We started to take somewhere around here. Every 10 points, what I'm doing is based on my capital, I'm just taking one quantity. If the gap is pretty huge, I would have taken it for every 30 or 40 or 50 points. Since the gap is there like an almost 100 points, since I have around like a 10, 15 lakh to be deployed, I'm taking every 10 points move on the upside, I'm taking a quantity. It went up to this, we have taken around 800 quantities and we couldn't take it beyond because it has started to fall. Once it started to fall, again, like, and you can book some part of your profits so that even if it reverses again, because it didn't go to the super trend, right? Even if it goes again, we can use our profits to take some more quantity. And at the same time, we will also be safe that our BEP will be like a little far off and we will be like having a cushion for us to run the quantity. And on the way down, keep trailing it. When you're trailing, yes, sometimes if you are like close to your target, you can keep it at your target at the, like in a stop loss and then trail it. In that scenario, that's what I did it. So closer to my target, I kept it. I thought like it is going to be like making a move and then it may come back again. My intention was to capture one more time when it comes to the super trend, but I never expected this kind of a fall. It's absolutely fine. But still with this trade, we were almost able to get like in close to our target. That should be our primary focus. My primary focus is to get my trade done and my target to be done. Honestly, like in my trade and the target has been done in the morning itself. So whatever the bonus which I'm getting it, I needed to be happy with that. So what was my opening trade today? I'll just show you that. That's the reason I am not willing to like and go aggressive now, because the market wanted to give you a reward and it has rewarded you in the morning itself like in 1 lakh. This is all done by like a 9:30 to 9:40 itself. So close to 2 lakh. And that too, when you're coming back after the health issues and other things, you need to be really happy with whatever the market gives. Don't try to force yourself for like in too aggressive trades. That's where like and sometimes we tend to lose it. As of now, the market is in a free fall and it is absolutely wanting to go lower and lower and lower. Guys, this is like in a day which is called as like in a trend day. You won't get to see very often, but when you're getting this, you should be very, very, very happy with the way the things are moving lower. Yes, some of you will feel that you're missing a large part of the rally. Guys, our intention again, it is never to be thinking that I'm missing the large part of the rally. You needed to be there in the rally when the rally is happening. Okay, that is what is going to be important. And moreover, there are people even on a day like this, still they would not be able to enter because they will be having that fear in their mind. Why to have a fear when the data is supporting you? Guys, you're not going to be like, if you're not going to be risking on a day like this when the data is clearly suggesting you, when are you going to be taking your trades then? When are you going to be taking your trades? So why they needed to defend the super trend and then they're like an what to say, the VWAP and other things? Because that is where their averages are going to be there. Imagine if you are buying something, will you let it go below your buy price? You won't. That is exactly the reason why these averages are all getting defended at least once on the first time. The reason is when the market is reversing, they don't like it because it is coming to their buy price. They will say, why are you coming closer to my buy price? Go far away. I wanted to book some profits. What is the profit now for the buyers today on the put side? If you're a short seller, do you see the gap between the VWAP and the candle here? This is what is going to be the profit for the sellers today. What is the seller's profit? 37,847 minus 37,400. Whatever the 400 points which you are seeing, right? That is going to be his profit. So if the seller is going to be making this money, the 420, who's going to be losing that? The guy who has been buying the futures. That guy's average is somewhere around 37,860 odd levels. What is VWAP? Volume weighted average price. Average price. If you're a large buyer or a seller, your average is going to be there somewhere around the VWAP level. That's the reason I keep insisting people, VWAP is the most crucial indicator on the chart. If you have anything which you needed to be like and looking at, VWAP will be your best buddy. Clear? Now, with all the moves today, we have been seeing like in a fall. What is the RSI doing? Is it ever getting into the overtrade, oversold territory at all? Not at all, right? This Bank Nifty is in a roll now. So what is the clue now you are getting it? There was an initial brief period wherein the PSR was below. Now the PSR is above. Super trend, the RSI, the like and the WMA, the VWAP, everything is above, which is clearly suggesting this market is an absolutely a beautiful market to do a sell on rise. But again, you needed a lot of patience today to get the next entry. Has it done the super trend entry? That means we still have a golden opportunity to play for a super trend trade. I'll just going to be showing you some trades for all of you. Guys, today what you're witnessing is like a breakdown happening from the morning itself, correct? The breakdown has been happening from morning and the market has been like continuously falling. That's okay. If you're seeing a day like this is around 9:15. This is around 2 o'clock. The whole day the market has been in a sideways. When I say sideways, you can clearly see the market is just moving above and below the VWAP. The VWAP is this line. You can clearly see this like a super trend giving a sell signal, and then a super trend giving a buy signal, again a sell signal, again a buy signal, again a sell signal. But somewhere in the afternoon, if you'd have been playing in this zone, you would have been losing money because it would have triggered both your stop losses on the upside and the downside. But somewhere in the afternoon, okay, look at the way the market started to give a rally. What are the things to be watching? Look at the PSR. It has already given you a buy signal here. Okay. And then the super trend has given a buy signal. Coming back here, this is the VWAP. The first candle above 125K. This is for the Nifty, 125K. The next one is 400, 500K. Can you see how big one? It is above this. And then the second candle, when it is forming, it's such a large, massive one. Okay. So 125K, 150 to 200K. Then the third candle, which is a massive one, which is where you would be entering. Now you would be knowing why I keep insisting people that you needed to be watching out for this, because that is where like you will be getting a golden opportunity. Now, coming back here, what is the Bank Nifty doing now? Are you going to be getting an opportunity? Yes. But look at the gap, 37,460 to 37,572. It's a massive one. I would say this time, wait it. Don't go like here itself. You wait till this level, 37,500 to 37,570, 580. I'm expecting like the move to be like a little more, because from morning they have been like continuously doing and sell off, right? You may get like some kind of a move. It's better to wait it out till that level to get your next entries. Don't be in a hurry at this juncture. I'm telling you, because they have been like continuously on a selling spree, but this time the pullback, in case if they like for 2 consecutive days like we have been selling, so we will try to do some kind of a profit booking. That profit booking can literally go till that level. So we needed to be watching it till that level for us to take an entry. Why? This can easily give you like 100 point like a stop loss also. Here they're reversing it, but what if the guarantee that if they're coming here, I would be getting 40-50 points pretty quick, and then I can get an exit as well. That is an area wherein I wanted you guys to be focusing now. Focus now on that particular area. In case if these guys are coming there to that zone, do let me know. I'll also help you out to take a trade. So coming back here, 1, 2, 3. The third candle is your entry. Perfect one with a large volume. If you ever see this, okay, if you ever see this kind of a candle getting formed in the future, the first 2 candles, what we wanted is 125K on the Nifty. Third candle, if it is coming with 300, 400K, guys, I'm telling you, that is your golden day for you. Because if you wanted to ever go for positional trade, I'm telling you, if you ever wanted to go for a positional trade, make use of that opportunity. Use the first candle low as a stop loss for the whole day. I'm telling you, you won't repent. 125, almost 200. The third candle is more than 400, 500K. It is like you are getting a massive volume spike. And that is what you wanted to see as a trader for a positional play. Always remember, these things are the ones which is going to be make you very rich. If you wanted a positional rally to be tried, keep remembering this. 1, 2, the third one, which is coming with like a heavy volume, keep the first candle low as your stop loss for the remainder of the day. You will never repent as a positional player. Okay. Again, I'm telling you, you can either use it as a scalping opportunity or a positional play. If you're a positional player, keep your stop loss at the first candle low as your stop loss for the entire day. But if you feel, no, Shiva, like I wanted to be a scalper, then use the previous candle low as your stop loss. Keep like in that. Then I don't think you will ever repent that also. That is the way you should be looking at that particular candle. Clear? This is an example which is going to be helping you to decide how you needed to be making that. Guys, Bank Nifty is a sell on rise at this juncture, but I would still feel fresh entries, I would wait till the super trend level, because they have been like falling continuously. If there is going to be a small amount of like profit booking and the people who wanted to like cover their shorts and other things, it can easily move 100 200 points and you will be getting stuck, considering you are entering at a very late stage. Okay, if you are entering here, that's a different ball game. From here to here, almost a 500 point fall as already seen. Now on the way up, look for an opportunity again at the super trend level. The super trend is going to be giving you that opportunity. Let's look for that. In case if they are coming there towards that zone, that's going to be the golden area. But I'm telling you, you might get one bit of an opportunity there. But again, remember, people who have made money, don't try to enter now. This is where I wanted to test your skills in terms of how you are able to be like holding yourself in spite of seeing there is going to be a trade opportunity, then you are still not entering into a trade. That is what will make you a great trader. I'm telling you, that is what will make you a great trader. Can you guys show me that attitude today? Let's see. If you have already made more than 1-2%, you needed to stay away. Now, this is done. I'll go into the next example. This is for the perfect breakout. Only thing which I want you to watch when it is on the third candle is what is that? Whether the RSI is extremely overbought or not. RSI, is it overbought? In this scenario, it is around 75 to 80 odd zones. It is not above the 80 mark. As long as it is not above that 80 mark, we will continue to be buyer on the futures or like on the option call. Correct, since the market is moving higher. And I'm telling you, it won't disappoint. Look at the gap. Everything is like an absolutely like a perfect opportunity for all of you to make money. That is the ideal way for you to do it. So now we will come into the live as well. It is coming closer. I will just look for this one at this time. Where is it? 37,800. From almost 660, it has come to almost like 570 odd zones. Okay, still these guys are going towards that zone. 37,500 and the super trend is somewhere around 37,570. That means another 70-80 points. I've just taken a small quantity there. Let's see whether they are going to be giving me a reward or are they going to be like taking it lower or higher, and then we will decide. So every 10 to 20 points, I will try to take a trade. As it is coming closer, we can almost like in a 40-50 point gap, right? So you can start looking at it. And once it is coming near to the zone, this is the zone wherein I want it to be little aggressive. Let's see whether I'm going to be getting that area or not. I don't think OI pulse is down. It is working absolutely fine. I've taken another 75 quantities. Currently, we have around 225 quantities at an average at 581. You know why many people are not able to make a play on the trend day? they will enter here. They will enter here. On the way up, your stop losses would get triggered here. How many of you have done that mistake yesterday? You entered late here, and then on the way up, you booked your loss. Again, the market started to fall. How many of you did that? Looks like a many. So now you would have understood the importance of why I'm saying that, like, and you needed to wait till that level. Clearly, you can see that, right? We started buying from 585. Now it has gone to 560. Almost from 660, 100 rupees is gone. So if I would have been like an aggressive at that level, then there is no point. And moreover, now you are getting it with volume as well. I'm keeping a close eye on the Dow. Dow is still down, but the way it is pumping the volume, you can clearly see, right? These guys are wanting to take this higher now with the volume. Interesting. Our average is now at 576. It is still not going towards that zone. Can they or can they not? Again, our intention, once it is above our buy price, 510 rupees above our buy price, immediately start trailing it. Because you may get another opportunity as it is still not headed towards that zone there, right? But it is getting very volatile. I think by the time we pick it up, it might go to that level. Looking at the current scenario, that's what it looks like. Keep a close eye. I will buy it at 551, 541, 531, 521. Another 40-50 rupee move can be expected. Be careful. Why I say another 40-50 rupee move, 37,500 to almost 37,560. It can go like in 10-20 points above that level as well before they make the next move. So get ready for that. So 550 is taken out. Yes, it is. And if it is going to be here and the volume is more than 50K again, they might break it and they can just keep our day, like in the whole day, busy here. Okay, that is going to be a possibility as well. Now they're almost literally coming to 531 again. So this is going to be the problem area. Imagine if you are like an entering early, then you would definitely repent it. Now it is almost literally coming to that zone, right? So this is a zone wherein I don't want these guys to be breaking it. So in case if at all they needed to be like in holding that level, it has to be this level. It cannot be making a move above this level, then I will be into a trouble. So keep a close eye on the volume as well now. So 521, it is still not hit. So we have taken a quantity up to 5 lakhs. Still, I have not deployed my entire capital. I just wanted to take it very slow. It is coming near to this on a trend day till 132. You should not be seeing these guys breaking their the super trend level. In case if they're going to be breaking, that means they are going to be like making use of an opportunity to make a fool of them, like in the buyers who have been buying it, and they are just going to be making a mockery of that. I'm just adding few quantities there. What I will do is I will give up some position as it goes towards 530 mark. Why? It is getting like in a move wherein I'm expecting some more upside to be there before they make the next move. Let's see. It can quickly cross that 535, 540. Then probably, yes, it can give me a quick exit. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Now, we have around 775 quantities, which I needed to be using it to my advantage. Let's see whether they are going to be doing that or they are going to be keeping it again, moving lower and so on. Can you see that? Almost whatever the quantities which we have gave, again, it is coming back to quickly like to that level. Only good thing is the follow-up is not there with the volume and the Dow has been falling. So I can just hold it for some time. Let's see whether they're going to be breaking this level. The bigger problem for me now is the gap between the super trend and the VWAP, which is almost 300 points. If they are breaking this, then the stop loss is very, very steep. And because you don't have any other support in between, and I'm not expecting these guys to do that. In case if they're doing it, the bears are going to be giving it back to the buyers. That is something which I don't want it to be happening today. Now, don't try to average your position. Wait it out. Let's see till which level they are going to go, and then we will average it over there rather than just blindly averaging it in anywhere. Because this is the area wherein where we try to average our maximum position. From here, they should be falling. In case if they are not falling from here and if they're trying to take it higher, then that's not going to be a good news for us. So now our average is standing at 544. If you are a one lot player, the only trade available is over here, right? Then you have to be praying that it doesn't go all the way up to the VWAP. Before that itself, it makes a fall downside. My stop loss is, it is going to be here, but I'm not going to be holding that level. Now, look at that. This is the problem now. What is the problem? They have broken the super trend. On a trend day, normally they don't break the super trend. If they are breaking the super trend, what can happen? The bulls will have an advantage. They know, okay, we can now slowly take it higher to an extent wherein we can make a move, another 50, 100 points, test the people, make them believe that we are going to be taking it higher and higher. Let's see whether they are going to be taking some more position. And moreover, this is a vast area. It can easily move another 200 points also, so that I will be in a trouble. Don't try to do anything to average at this juncture. If you wanted to cut down your position, cut down and then wait it out. Or if you feel, no, I have my stop loss intact, I can hold it for some time and I'm not going to be in a panicking mode, then you can continue to hold your position. But the best thing to happen is, this is not what I wanted it. Okay, still they have not broken it. Still we have 2 more minutes, right? Let's see. This is the candle just getting formed. I thought it is in the previous candle, but the good thing is it is slowly candle is getting formed on the current one only. Are they going to be allowing it to be broken? Or by this time, many of the stop losses would have been the weekend stop losses would have got triggered by this time, right? Another 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Guys, never panic based on your position. That means you have taken something which you are not able to control yourself. That is what is going to be the biggest problem now. Okay, never panic based on your positions. Always remember, when you're entering into a trade, you have all the possibilities that you needed to be considering in. But play well within the risk which you will be able to manage it. That's what is going to be important. So far, still they are holding it up. That's a good sign. Can they maintain that in the last 20 seconds now? Will the bulls come in the last 20 seconds, give some large volume to take this market higher? That's something which is going to be very interesting now. Last 10 more seconds. As of now, the bears are having the control. Imagine the bears are the ones who are having the entire control for the whole day. They are able to close it another candle below the super trend now. Good. But I don't want them to stay here too long. So that means we need some of the large money players who are putting in the money. They needed to come and sell it off pretty aggressively. Only when they do that, you will be able to see a large move happening in your favor. If not, you will be into a trouble. Now it is falling, correct? Are we getting it above our buy price? Slowly but steadily, right? Get it ready. Can it go to 550 odd zones? Okay, but the volatility is like too high, guys. Get it closer. I just kept it at 551. Now 558. 560. It not triggered our 575. Okay, it triggered. We have another 275. Keep it like this for some time to see whether they are able to do it or not. And if they have triggered it, the trade is done. So how was it? We saw the breakout trades. We saw the support or the resistant trades, how it needed to be taken it. Done? Don't tell me I didn't show you this trade. So everything was shown live, how it need to be done, including how the market is behaving and what are the things which you needed to do it and how it need to be done. Correct? Now where it is? Am I going to be repenting it? You tell me now. It is now much below our buy price, but we got 22K on the trade. The day is done, correct? That is how you needed to make your trading pretty simple. Never try to complicate things. Once it is above your buy price, keep trailing. That's it. Day is done. Guys, all we have is like in a simple setup. Now they are coming back to the super trend again. Will you take a trade now? Will you take a trade second time? No. Why? That means the guy who's putting in the money, he must be wondering why I was trying to take this guys lower. Again, they are coming back. That means they have some funds, which I'm not sure how much they have. Let me allow it to come as much as possible. Now he will be thinking to short this market again near to this level, not anywhere else. Okay, because he wanted to bring his enemy closer to him to see who is the actual enemy here. Is the enemy really having funds to take this market higher? He will be looking at all those aspects now. That's the reason now it is time for you not to touch it in case if they are coming back again to the super trend. Let us wait. Now, where is your next trade? Where is your next trade? VWAP. Superb. When it is coming near to the VWAP, what are the things again we needed to be watching? We needed to be watching how the global markets are doing. Imagine now the Dow is around 27 points. All of a sudden, the Dow moves to 100 points in the positive, and if it is going near to the VWAP and the volume is like in 2-3 candles like an higher, already you have the super trend and the VWAP, the PSR and everything below. Is it going to be good news for you? No. Then in that case, don't take a trade at the super VWAP. The reason is there can be a huge move which can completely kill you. Why? Because the global markets have turned, and then you have our like in the PSR, the super trend, everything have turned. So I wouldn't be taking any kind of a trade at that juncture. Okay. Then for some reason, if they're not able to break it, and if the for some reason, if the Dow is around 25 to 50 points, but only the Dow market is moving higher and higher, considering from morning the amount of sell-off which has been happening, If the move is not happening with the volume, you can think about taking a reversal trade. Okay. So at this juncture, we got a golden opportunity, first time rejection. We got an exit. Now the market is moving higher. As we learned, the market is giving you the perfect opportunity to learn. Now, 15 more seconds. In case if these guys close it in green, and if the next candle forms and moves higher, I will wait till this level. I think it is more of like a profit booking, and some of the weekends like exiting their position, considering from 2 days they have been like doing it right. So let's see the, sorry. Okay, so it has closed above. Now the super trend, PSR, everything is giving you a buy signal. What is the RSI and VWAP is doing? RSI is in no trade zone, and VWAP staying well and truly on top. So based on the kingdom model, who's the rook here? The VWAP. You needed to beat that guy out in case if you wanted to win something big, right? You needed to take out of this level for you to make any kind of an progress. No, I'm going to be like taking these guys out. You needed that move. If they are not able to, then you can always get a pullback. But considering the gap between the super trend and the VWAP, it is almost 37,600 to 37,800, 200 point. So in case if you are playing for like an averaging, how will you do it? Now you guys tell me. I'm going to be asking you a question. If you wanted, you are a multi-lot player. If you wanted to take a trade between the super trend and the VWAP, considering the trend is going to be on the downside, how will you do it? Every 50 points. If you like and planning to buy 4 times, you can buy it every 50 points. One like and buying it here, 1 lot, 2 lot, 4 lot, 8 lots here. That's the best way to do it. But what they normally do on a trend day, I told you they should not be breaking the super trend. Why they should not be breaking the super trend? Because they want the trend to be intact. And usually the sellers don't like it, or the buyers don't like it, the trend to be going in the opposite direction. Okay, so they wanted the trend to be intact. In case if the trend is not intact, I have given you 1 point on the other day. Okay, if you remember, if it is a trend day, every 1 hour, they needed to make a new. If it is a trend day, every 1 hour, they needed to make a new low or new high, correct? When was the new low created here? It got created at 11:03. So what is the time now? 11:32. We still have another 30 more minutes precisely for them to make a new low. In case if you wanted to know whether the trend is going to be intact, okay, after the 10:30, 11 a.m. move, if they are doing it, but by 12:03, if they are not able to pull down and make a new low, then you can think about having a day which is going to be in a sideways day. And what is the IV data suggesting you now? What is the IV data suggesting you? Should you be bullish on the put side or should you be bearish on the put side? Correct? So still the buyers are there on the put side. That means any move on the upside, you can expect some kind of an pullback happening. But keep a close tab on all the banks at this juncture. Almost all the guys are in red, correct? Deep red, including SBI, which was rallying yesterday. Like, and everybody were falling. The SBI guy was the only one who were like in giving a move, and that guy is also like in falling pretty hard now. So now we needed these guys to give us some kind of an comfort. Let them take it higher. Let them close like in closer and closer. Guys, this is the moment wherein I wanted to short it. Considering we have made enough money, don't take any aggressive trade. Wait all the way here, okay, 37,750 to 37,800. The reason is the gap is pretty huge. I cannot be like in taking a 200 to 300 point move and then like in thinking that it is going to be giving me a reward. No, that is not the ideal way to do it. So best is to wait it out till that level and then take a firm trade there. Now you can clearly see the Dow is recovering. And in the last 15 minutes, all the banks, especially Axis and Kotak, have been recovering along with SBI. So these are the guys who are pushing up the Bank Nifty higher now. So if you look at the contribution chart, it is mostly like in smaller banks are the ones who are contributing it. The bigger banks are still at the lower end of the category. But I would love to see more and more move happening on the higher end so that I can go and short this one. Again, remember, there are 2-3 things which you needed to be like in thinking about. What are the things? As the trend changed, will I go and take a trade on the call side? So when should I be taking a trade on the call side now? They needed to break the VWAP similar to the example which I have shown here, right? I wanted 2 candles consecutively staying above the VWAP for me to think about taking any kind of trade on the upside. Until then, do not even bother. Do not even bother. So as of now, what they are trying to do now, they are trying to take it up. Is the volume is like and scaring you? From morning, you have been seeing the put side volume, but the call volumes, is it scaring you at this juncture? One good news is if they're going to be keep continuing to do that with the low volume, you can always get a bigger rejection at the higher level. That's something which I'm looking for. Now, let them take it further. Bank Nifty is in the verge of like an almost recovering all the losses now, right? Are they going to be doing it further and further? Come on, take it. One more candle. Don't even bother here. First sign of small bit of an what to say, like in what to say, some higher levels, you're getting some congestion and then you're getting some exhaustion as well coming down. But what has happened with the Dow? Dow has moved from -30 to almost flat territory. Okay, is that going to be the only reason I can take a put trade? No. Let us wait till that level. Let it go till all the way. Let's see like and whether they are going to be taking it all the way towards the VWAP. And moreover, why they needed to allow this now? Why the bears needed to allow it to go higher? Imagine if I'm a bear. If I wanted to make money, how will I be able to make money? Will I be keep on shorting it? Will I be able to make money? No. I needed to get someone on the other side who will come, try to take it higher, give them some hope. Then I can short them at the higher level. If I'm shorting it, whatever the money which you have put in from here to here, will it all go in vain? Absolutely yes. That is exactly the game plan of the bears. So normally why they allow it all the way to go up to this level? It is purely to trap the people. Okay, show me something, whether you have like an enough capital in your like in kitty to take this market higher. If you're not, I will short it at this level. Another 20 more seconds. Both bull and bear are like in trying to defend that level to the craze now. Let's see who's going to be getting it in the last like in a 10 more seconds, 15 more seconds, the red and the green. It is changing drastically, right? They are literally like improving you how they are going to be managing it. This is what the market is for you. Another 3 more seconds, green. Yes, the bulls got it in the nick of time of the last minute. So this is a tough fight. Will the bears allow it to take it higher, or they are going to be pumping in some volume to take this market lower? We will get an answer as it is heading here. Guys, it is a nice day for us to show in a live market itself how this can play out. I'll show you another example. This is a breakout trade for the, like in a positional trade also can be initiated or do whatever it is. This is how I would do the positional trade. If you wanted to play a positional play, always watch out for this kind of a day wherein when you're getting a massive volume and with a strong move happening, with every bit of a candle, perfect day for you to accumulate your position to take it and hold it for the remainder of the day. Okay, so this is a perfect day. Now I'll show you some more examples. Similarly on the bank nifty. When you're looking at some kind of a breakout trade to be happening either on the upside or on the downside, this is one such opportunity for you. Okay, look at this particular example. This is in the morning. Okay, this is a 9:15. It is almost similar to today. Okay, only difference is today the market is like falling. On this particular day, the market was moving higher. Look at this particular example. It fell, took the support. The RSI was not going to the extremely overbought territory or anything. From here, the buy emerged. The buy emerged. And the most important thing, this is what I would call it as a crossover trade. Remember, crossover trade. So when I should be taking a crossover trade, you should be taking a crossover trade when the super trend is piercing the VWAP. When the super trend is piercing the VWAP like this in a horizontal manner, that is a perfect crossover trade which I wanted to see. Okay, you will not get to see this kind of a crossover trade very often, but whenever you are getting to see the crossover trade, it can give you easily 300 to 400 points easily. Now, today, this is today's example. Can you see this? This is a minor crossover. I wanted to see a major crossover. A major crossover, when I say it, it has to be like this. The super trend piercing through like this. I'll show you one more example also. Can you see this? This is what is called as a perfect crossover trade. So what is that which we needed to see it on the perfect crossover trade? I wanted the volume. I want the RSI to be there. PSR and super trend already needed to be giving me the buy signal. And once everything is done, the super trend has to pierce through the VWAP. Can you see this? This is the VWAP. This is a super trend. It is piercing. Whenever the super trend is piercing through the VWAP, exact area when it is doing it, watch that candle, whether that candle is like a full bodied green wick with a large volume. Whenever you get to witness that, I'm telling you, that will be a day wherein you can expect further 200 to 300 point up move on the bank nifty. Volume is very critical. And at the same time, I would love to see a large full bodied green wick. Full bodied green wick or a red wick. If it is falling, we wanted a red wick. If it is moving higher, we wanted a green wick. So if everything converges together, that will be like a golden opportunity for you to get a large move on that particular day. Clear? This is called as a crossover trade. I call it further one step more. Okay, when you see the super trend plus the WMA piercing together on the same candle, okay, both WMA and the super trend piercing together on the same candle, that is called as golden crossover. What is that? Golden crossover. I'll see if I can show you an example. Earlier, I never used to take that. Here, the super trend is like in piercing here, but the WMA is already lower. This is not the one. I'll show you a perfect one. It should be almost similar to this. It should be almost similar to this. But in the meantime, in case if I have any examples, I think I might have it. I will show it as well. Don't worry, guys. This was on the corporate tax day. Okay, when the tax cut announcement came in and other things on that particular day. Look at the bank nifty. Till 10:30, there was hardly any volume. After the volume came in, it was such a large move, and the market just pierced, and then it kept on moving higher and higher and higher. It never looked back on that particular day. It never looked back on that particular day. But the interesting thing is, what did I say on the RSI? Sorry, the super trend. On a trend day, the super trend should not be broken that level till 2:30, right? Sorry. Can you see this? Look at this area. From here till here, you didn't have any kind of a break at all. The super trend tried to touch here once. And then the next attempt was here. Here was the only opportunity where the super trend gave some kind of an opportunity to you. Other than that, the super trend for the whole day, it never ever came in. And this is a perfect trading opportunity. On a trend day, these are the opportunities which will be making the trader a great trader, wherein you would get one more opportunity for you to enter. If you'd have waited patiently, that level is more than sufficient for you. From here, another 400, 500 points. That is exactly I would be expecting it from all of you. Clear, guys? This is a perfect trade. Now, this is on the, in this case, whenever there is a large gap between the super trend and the VWAP, I know this a stop loss is going to be a bigger worry, right? You cannot be determining your stop losses because it is going to be having a massive gap. In this scenario, you can keep 50 or 100 points below your entry price as your stop loss and then keep trailing it. Because on this particular day, the market moved 3,000 points. When you are having a 3,000 point move, you cannot be getting a 500 or 1,000 point stop losses. That's not going to be possible at all. In those scenarios, use an opportunity wherein you can keep 50 or 100 points below your stop loss levels, entry levels, and then keep trailing it. But again, this is your golden opportunity, not this one. Always remember, the first time when it is coming here, that is where we wanted to be entering, correct? That's the area wherein we wanted to be entering. Now, look at what the market is doing now. It is moving higher, moving lower. It is not able to go lower now. It is in a mood wherein it says, Shiva, I'm not in a mood to go lower. So by 12.3, in case if these guys are not going to be coming down, we will rule out one option, which is going to be not going to be a trend day. Then the next one, what is that? Will I go and participate on the upside? No, I wouldn't be doing it unless and until I get a massive confirmation about the VWAP. Now, slowly but steadily, the market is trying to inch up higher, right? Will they be able to keep on moving it? We needed to see it. We'll see whether they are going to be doing that. Guys, watch out. As it is heading closer and closer, the volumes is not coming in. The Dow is almost get into the a green territory. The only thing which can take this market higher is a huge bit of a short covering. If the short covering is not coming in, then these guys will be into a trouble now. Why they will be into a trouble? Because they have put in all the efforts to take the market to this level, And if they are not able to pump in the volume to take this market higher, the bears will attack it once again. The bears are literally waiting for that moment, guys. They are just wanting you to come closer and closer to this level. In case if you wanted to try it, that's the small area of an opportunity wherein we can make a small bit of a try. What I will do is I'll just enter some couple of quantities here. I'll show you. This is a small risky trade, but I'm just trying to take a trade for the VWAP level. Moreover, if the volume is going to be more, then it is no point in me taking an aggressive position at that level. Watch out. Volume picking up. Now, to get me a confirmation to enter into a next trade, what is that which I wanted it? The most crucial candle for the day is going to be coming up now. Why? It is closing exactly at the VWAP level. If the next candle forms above the VWAP and then takes it higher, then it'll be a problem area for me. This is going to be the most crucial candle. Another 20 more seconds. Will the bulls be able to hold it, or the bears is going to be like in doing the damage here? It is like an almost getting into that kind of a zone, right? Don't try to go for aggressive positioning. I'm telling you. Because it is at the make or break levels now. This is the area wherein I would love to see the bears coming in and attacking to the core. If they ever wanted some kind of an opportunity, it is going to be this candle. It is an interesting zone now. Will the bulls be able to take it up? Crucial candle. And the Dow is also supporting them now. Correct? Can they do it? One last attempt by the bears or the bulls. Who's going to be winning it? I think looking at the current scenario, what are they trying to do now? They are trying to take it up. This candle, in case if they are closing it in the green with the volume, then we are into trouble. Correct? Every parameter in the book is getting like fulfilled. Yes, it is. Now we are sitting on a loss of close to 2,200 rupees now, right? I'm not going to be adding any positions. I wanted to see what this candle is going to be doing and then take a call. We will wait it out. Another 30 more seconds. Though it is giving me all the signs of like two candle theory, I would love to see the second candle, because the whole day these guys have been like dominating it. I would love to see the two candle theory playing out in like an aggressive manner, not like in this. It looks like an weak-hearted effort. When it is in weak-hearted effort, these guys can easily like pull it back. I don't want that to be happening. I wanted it to be like such a strong move so that the bulls will be like feeling the yes, we have all the energy to take this market higher. Currently, that is something which is lacking, guys. Though it is like a two candle theory, I would avoid it. It is not in complete control. You're able to see it. Why I say that? Who is having the control for the whole day now? Where is the data? You guys tell me, who is having the control for the whole day now? As of now, you are able to see that the shots are heavily built up on the call side. When they are doing that, we needed a massive short covering to be happening, right? Is that been happening? No. When it is not happening, then these guys are not having the enough control to take it higher. Guys, still the OI data is not in the favor of the bulls. So that's a reason from almost 250, 2,500 loss, we have come back into 700, 800 category. So that means I don't need to panic. I don't need to panic at this juncture. We will hold it, thinking that, okay, you guys do whatever you wanted it. We wanted to see whether you have the potential to take it higher. If you are having the potential, prove us that. How do you prove it? You needed to take it with the volume, and those two candles are not giving me that confidence. The shots are not covering their position, which is clearly suggesting that there can be a fall which can attribute at a later time. Guys, don't try to go on the call side. The clear reason is, looking at the way the bulls have been taking the market, they needed to cover some more position, which has not been happening. I would love to see these guys creating another massive positions. Unless and until that happens, you will see these guys coming back pretty strong, and they will correct it as well pretty badly. Can you see this now? So it is almost in our cost levels now. Will they be able to take it further? The bulls tried it, but will they be, who's going to be having it? Both the bull and the bear have an equal chance now, because the Dow is giving both the sides in a wild move. Who's going to be doing that? Will the bulls be able to make a big entry here? Guys, trust me, on a day like this, if the bulls is going to be doing a short covering, which will be a massive one. Okay, those are the short coverings which we needed to be seeing it very aggressively. Let's see whether they are going to be doing that. Don't panic at all, because we will be ready to go and take a trade in case if they wanted to go on the upside. We will go and join the party. If they are not able to move it further, we will join the party again on the downside. That's the game. Guys, our focus should be very clear on what we wanted to accomplish. Looks like it is getting some kind of an what to say, at this level they are just feeling the little bit of an heat. They are not able to pierce through very confidently. This is where the problem comes in with the bulls now. They should have by this time attacked it, taken it higher if they wanted to make any kind of a move on the upside. So now you know why VWAP is the most crucial level on the chart. Why? Because that is where the buyer and sellers average positions will be getting traded. Okay, so in case if these guys wanted to take it higher or lower, they needed to break that level with volume, and completely control it, then they can take it higher and higher. In this scenario, they have lost. They are again losing the control to the bears again. If the bears are able to pull it below the VWAP, they are just literally trying it, right? You just needed to be with the party who is making money today. Okay, don't have any sentiment attached whether being a bull or a bear. You needed to be a bull and a bear on the same day. If they're going to be taking a trade above the VWAP, we will go and join the party as a bull. If they're going to be taking the trade below the VWAP, we will join the party as a bear. That is the way you needed to play this game. This candle, if they are able to close it below, and if they're able to and get one more candle with a large volume on the downside, then the bulls will get frightened once again. And and trust me, at this juncture, the bulls and they know they don't have much of things on their favor. The only thing which they can do is pray that some more bulls will be coming into their kitty to help them out. But otherwise, it is the bears who are controlling it absolutely to the core. One more candle. Now the Dow is getting into really an interesting one now. Why? The Dow is slowly but steadily telling you, guys, I'm just trying to take it higher and higher. Let's see whether you guys have any potential to follow me. Now it is going to be getting into an interesting area. Guys, watch out for this. If there is going to be any kind of a move, this has to be happening now. Will the bulls be able to prove it? One more attempt. Should we panic? Nope. We just needed to wait it out. Guys, the more the time they're going to be spending near to the VWAP, more the time it is going to be a worrying factor. This is not an ideal two candle theory, which I was telling you, right? When they are in a indecisive mode, you're still not sure whether they are going to be taking it higher or lower. This is going to be a crucial area. Don't add any position. Wait it out till they decide what they wanted to do it. Once they decide they wanted to go high, we will go and participate. If they wanted to fall again, we will go and participate on the downside. Yes, this is going to be the crucial level wherein I wanted you to be waiting it out. This is going to be in giving you all the clues whether they wanted to take it higher or lower. If they wanted to take it higher, they have to be doing that now. If they wanted to take it lower, let them prove us that no, I'm going to be taking it lower now, guys. This is going to be the zone. Again, they are fighting it, literally fighting it that level. Yeah, if someone would have taken a trade, then you guys will be panicking, but never panic. You just taking one more lot here, considering they have done multiple attempts and they are not able to do it. Just added a 150 quantity. This is the area wherein they needed to be really strong in case if they wanted to prove us that, yes, we wanted to take it aggressively and then take this market higher. Unfortunately, that's not been happening. Guys, remember, the time is 12:03. Is it looking like a trend day? At this juncture, no. That means we have clearly lost a golden opportunity to take this market lower. That is missing now. Now the only opportunity is to take this market higher in case if they are trying to make a huge short covering move. Let's see whether they are going to be doing that. It is almost in the verge there. What I will do is I will keep my stop loss somewhere around 515. No, it is already there. So I'm just going to be keeping it here, and the breakout is happening. Now I'm just going to be keep trailing it, because I'm not expecting this to be playing in a decent manner. Now I wanted to see whether there is going to be a short covering. So no more holding this trade. Keep the stop losses tighter and tighter. If you are losing also, we are only losing part of our profits. It's absolutely fine. I wanted to see whether they are able to survive this and then take it one more step higher. So entire rally, what has been there? Everything has been giving up. So now I will leave my stop loss here itself. No, it got triggered. Okay. We lost around 5K on the trade. Now I have no other choice other than to wait it out. Now they have taken it above the VWAP. Okay, perfect. What we wanted it? We wanted a follow up. If the follow up is coming, you will see a massive move coming up on the upside. So let's see whether they are going to be doing that move to take this market higher, because the Dow and other factors are going to be supporting. And what did I say on the daily chart? This is the level wherein they wanted to take a support for the day. In case if they are going to be doing that, then the Bank Nifty can give a strong counter move on the upside as well. So watch out for the day. That is going to be an important level for the day. In case if you are thinking about holding any kind of a trade, these guys have to be giving you that move. Nifty has gone into the green territory. It is the time for the Bank Nifty now. More the time it is going to be holding. Watch out for the open interest now. What is the open interest data suggesting you? It is a clear sign that I'm getting into a short covering mode. Guys, slowly but steadily, the short covering is happening. I'm just going to be playing only for the short covering trade for a small bit with a stop loss at 30-40 rupees. I'm just trying to take a small short covering trade, which we will cover it in case if it is quickly going towards 410, 420 mark. Why am I taking it? Purely based on these angles. OI going down, market inching above the VWAP, and the most important thing, the Dow is slowly but surely getting into the positive territory. And on the daily chart, they are trying to defend that 37,800 and 800 odd mark. All these are giving me a little bit of confidence for me to do that. But for me, this trade is a quick trade. In case if they are falling below the VWAP, I will immediately exit it. Okay, the VWAP will be my stop loss for this trade. Clear, guys? That's the way I'm going to be playing for this. In case if there is going to be a short covering, it has to happen now. This is where your data analysis is going to be very vital. Can you see this? The short covering, it is forcing almost in a 260, 300 points now. If these guys are able to maintain this momentum and then keep it going higher and higher, you will definitely see a massive short covering happening here. Again, this is a scalping opportunity since it is trading above that level, not for an aggressive positioning and to hold it for too long. If it is quickly giving you like a 2,000, 3,000 rupee move, then immediately like and book your profits, get out of the trade. That's the way I would play for small scalping opportunities. I'm just waiting for it to cross that 400 mark, but it is like I'm trying to like an inch up there, but like in the bears are like and still like and not allowing it to happen. I'm going to be taking a risk based on my profits, guys. So whatever the profits which we have gained, I'm going to be using that. I will keep my stop loss somewhere around 360 initially. 350 can be taken. I'll give like another 20-point advantage. So this will be my stop loss for the trade. So looking at the current structure, don't be surprised if the Bank Nifty is like able to hold that level and then make a small move above that level. Almost everybody is in the buy. Okay, that is one more reason. Only thing which is going to be like stopping me is in case if they're breaking the VWAP once again. On a day like this, the bears will definitely try to do it. I wanted to see whether who's having the control, whether the bears is having the control or the bulls is having the control. In case if they're falling, then it will become like a day wherein they will be start triggering your weekend stop losses. They are going to be just making a move here and there. Not going to be an ideal day for you to trade longer. Then in that case, better to stay out. Interesting thing is almost all the banks are coming into the green territory, especially the ICICI is coming like in a big time. If the ICICI guy can pull it up, you will see like in a one more round of a big up move is possible. Watch out for ICICI Bank today more than the HDFC Bank. HDFC is already weak. ICICI is something which is going to be the one factor which can help the market now. And along with the Dow. Are they giving me the move as of now? Looks like it, right? The bulls are once again coming back. The bears are no, they are not allowing it. The bulls, okay, no, we will take it higher. But the bears say, you guys wanting to take it? We are not going to be letting it do that today. What a day. What a day on cards. All we need is just like in a one large bar heading towards the zone, and then the bulls will be like in feeling the like in complete control. And because they know, okay, we have made them to cover their position. Now it is going to be a game between the bull and a bear now. Who is going to be covering their positions? That's the game now. I just wanted it to be like an above 400 so that we can trail that. But unfortunately, it is going towards 400 and then coming back towards 380. Going towards 400, coming back towards 380. Looks like they just wanted to trigger the stop losses, guys. That's what they are trying to do with. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Can they hold that level? I'm just going to be taking it out and then holding it, because if it is going to be like in 10 points below, I will try to maintain that below that level of like in a 10 points. Then we will think about it. That's the final arena. Looks like another move towards a lower end. It is almost coming towards my stop loss levels. I'm just looking for the volume factor there. If it is going to be 345, I'm out. I'm just giving another like a 10 rupee advantage considering it is closer to the VWAP. Nope. It is almost at our Viva like in a stop loss level. No, it is falling below that level. Now I'm placing it at 341. So this is going to be the level because they are trying to defend that level. VWAP once at least. Guys, in spite of the global markets giving you the positive vibe, the short covering happening, and if you're not able to get it, then better to stay light. We are literally almost losing the entire profit what we gained it, but it's absolutely fine. That's the way the market is treating. Then we have to give it back. No worries at all. But most important thing is play with your profits only. Don't try to risk with your capital. There's a final stop loss. Yes, a trending OI data is purely now looking at this. It is into the bearish territory. But what can happen is, look at this. This is what is going to be like an interesting to me. Why? Look at the way they are like able to like move it up from 40. It has moved to 6 lakh. So what I'm sensing is somewhere down the line, these guys are slowly building up some short positions at the lower level, and they are not adding any significant positions on the call side. From call side 61 lakhs, it has come down to almost 54 lakhs. But here from 40,000, it has been slowly but steadily increasing. This is exactly I would love to see for a short covering. Every parameter is getting fulfilled, but the problem here is they don't want to make a rally today. Instead, they might try to do it tomorrow. Okay, so that is going to be the worry on this particular market. Watch out for that. Did they hit our stop loss? No. Now again, we are coming closer and closer again now at it like in a 370. Now what I can do is I can revise my stop loss somewhere around like in 350. Keep it there for some time. Can they keep moving higher now? Looking at the current scenario, it is very much a possibility, right? So what they did now on this particular candle, why they needed to go lower and then again come back? People who would have kept VWAP as the stop loss. Imagine if I'm a bull, we would have kept a stop loss at the VWAP, right? Now, all those stop losses would have been triggered left, right, and center, correct? Now, what you would be feeling now? Oh shit, man, I've lost a golden opportunity, right? Almost your 25K would have been gone. Now again, they are coming back and then coming back to your cost level. This is absolutely like a terrific stuff wherein they are just literally like fooling you how they will be doing all these trades now. Now it is going to be very interesting day for the bulls because they have defended the VWAP. In case if they wanted to take it higher, this is the moment of truth wherein they needed to do a large rally. And moreover, more the time they are spending near to the VWAP, that means they are making the writers also to come into the picture, because they wanted someone to like and keep writing, right? So that when they are taking it higher, they wanted to make some large money. Let's see who's going to be winning this battle now. Guys, it is in a very, very interesting phase now. Make or break level for the bulls at this juncture. And they just needed like one large bar to take it up. So can they go now above that 400 mark? We got a great escape at this juncture. We will just see whether it is able to cross it like in a 400 mark pretty quick. I just wanted to see whether it can happen. If it is happening pretty quick, that will be like a really a wonderful opportunity. Yes, it is. Now we will keep it at 405 to 408. And now we are pretty much in good mood, right? What a game, guys. What a game. 24, 23, no, 4, 16, 419. We will just retain it there. Let it go towards like in 435. Then we will try to move it. We will keep it closer because it is getting like in an exhaustion mode. Can they cross that 440 mark? Watch out for that. So moving it higher and higher. 435 to 438. We will take it closer and closer now. This is a beautiful, beautiful rally which is playing out. Wait it out. Beauty, right? It got triggered. It's okay. We got almost 30K on that trade. So how was that trade, guys? Don't tell me you didn't enjoy that one as well. But what a way to fool the people and then take it higher and higher and higher. But what did I do? One thing which I did is, after it broke the VWAP, I just fooled them, took it. And guys, 3 white arrows are getting formed. This is like a perfect day for a short covering. In case if you are thinking about anything, the short covering is well and truly on. Any dip is going to be like a golden opportunity wherein the market can give you a reward. And is it a crossover? Yes, it is a crossover. But is it a golden crossover? I was just giving you the example. Is it a golden crossover? No. What I wanted is the blue also to be like on this particular one. Correct? Unfortunately, that is not happening. But what has given you an opportunity is it is all giving you a bright signal on the positive side. Say, for example, someone who wanted to take a small trade on the upside, you can try it on the upside at this juncture. So this is what is going. Now I am going to be using a small trade, not going to be risking much. Look at that, 380 we bought it, and it is quickly giving you the rewards there. Beauty, right? Any move towards a lower end, I will at least use one opportunity to buy. Now, what are the factors which has helped us to do that? Did the short covering give you the clue? Yes, it is. Did the global markets give you the clue? Yes, it is. Did the trending OI data give you the clue? Did it give you the clue or not? You guys tell me. Why the trending OI data, even though it is bearish, we went on it? Because the day change of direction is happening, and then the OI has been dropping on the call side, put side the OI is starting to increase. These are the things which as a trader you needed to be aware. Don't blindly say, Shiva, it is showing me bearish, how can I go and be a bullish? These are the things which is going to be really, really important. Look at the graph. Can you see this? OI on the put side is increasing, call side is decreasing, and 2 days of non-stop. And plus, it has taken a support at the like in a crucial level. Every parameter in the book is getting fulfilled for me. This is what I would love to see from you as a trader. You guys have to be looking at all these parameters, and don't tell me that I didn't teach you all of this. That's the reason we do it in the live market, to showcase that. So how the day moved from almost like in a 20 30k, moved into 20k in the negative. Again, it is coming back, but the important thing is just follow the process. Sometimes like in having like 5 or 10 rupee stop losses below certain levels will also help you out in a major way. That's exactly as happened today. Now nothing else. I'm just taking one more quantity, 375 we have it, and stop loss would be somewhere around 350 again. But once it goes above my buy price, keep trailing it. I wanted it to cross 385 to tail that one. Guys, how to make these levels? What I normally do is I just see the levels wherein they are just taking a congestion, where they are taking a support. Look at this. How did we determine this level? 1, 2, 3, 4 resistance. That is how I determine the level. Any particular level, when it has multiple resistance or anything, watch those levels and then take that accordingly. Now, is it above our buy price? Already it is giving you a decent profit, right? What do you need it to do? Trail it. Let's see whether it is able to comfortably trade above the 390 mark. Yes. Now, my job is to keep on trailing it. Every 5 rupee, 10 rupee move, you can trail it by 10 rupees. 405, 395. You can keep trailing it. Sometimes it gets it. Still, you will make money. So what was the important lesson today? You saw all kind of trades today. One trade, perfect like a 2 candle theory. Then the super trend support trade. Then the breakout trade. Again, there was a trade wherein we took it at the VWAP. Once the VWAP broke, we immediately exited, not averaging it or holding that particular position and then repenting it later. These are the things which I would expect it from you all as a trader. Okay, so don't keep averaging your losing position. Exit it, book the loss, move on to the side where the market is moving it. How many trades we have taken so far? We have taken close to 63 trades, out of which one trade 8 hour stop loss, because it is clearly breaking the VWAP and then moving it here. In that scenario, you have no other choice other than to book the loss and then move on. So guys, Now you tell me, are you able to understand the trades which we are taken today? Why did we take a trade? And what are the parameters which we are looking at it? And remember, there are certain things as a trader you needed to be conscious about. Okay, that is what is going to be set you a great trader. What are those things? When it is nearing to the VWAP, where was my focus is? My focus is on the Dow. My focus is on the OI. My focus is on like and how these guys are like and positioning themselves. My focus is on like and how the futures OI data is shaping up. When all of these are like in going and showing me that Shiva, they are like in ready for like in a big short covering, be careful, don't try it. This is what is giving me a clue that Shiva, I should not be in a position to take an aggressive shorting candidate there. On a day like this, if you are able to play on both sides of the wicket and then make money, then I'm telling you, you are all in set for something big. Okay, that is what the market has given you a clue now. Now, where will your next trade be? I think the trade has come already here. The two candle theory played out, but where is your next trade is going to be now? Considering the super trend and the VWAP is nearby, we can consider the super trend trade and the VWAP as our stop loss. But considering the whole day has been belonging to the bear, watch out for the Dow at that particular time. For some strange reasons, if the Dow is falling big at that moment, then don't try to take a trade. It can trigger your stop losses. Okay, so I will show you some more examples similar to these breakout trades. Now this is on a trending day. So now you know on a trending day, you will never get multiple opportunities. You will get only one or two good opportunities and make use of it. On a trending day, usually after 2:30, you will see the fall happening. Okay, you will see the fall happening. That is when you needed to stay light. And moreover, those are the trades which is for the positional players, someone who is having like a large capital and others, they will try to take trades. It is not for you and me. Avoid the days when the market is like an made a large move and then like an falling in the 2:30, 3 o'clock. Avoid your trades at that particular moment. Even now, I would say sincerely avoid it, because after the initial move, they are now slowly getting to see the Dow is falling back. But the good thing is the VIX for the whole day has been falling, which is a very good sign. That means the shorts are not adding any fresh positions. So on the way down, for some reason, if you are getting like a large move on the downside, I will use that opportunity to once again enter on the call side only. Why? The global markets are in positive. The shorts are covering their position. Bank Nifty has taken a support at the crucial level, and we are literally getting every shots covering into the like in system. When all these are factoring in, that is when you needed to be really taking advantage of the situation. Now, what we wanted is we wanted a large move to be playing out. Can we get to see this level? Why I've drawn that level is multiple times in the past, they would have taken a support and they would not be able to move it lower. Now on the way back, these guys will use as a resistance, and that is exactly the area wherein I wanted these guys to be clearing it out. So let's see whether they are going to be doing a clearance on that particular level. Can you see this? They don't want to give a two candle theory to the bulls. Somehow they dragged it. Somehow they dragged it. What a game. What a game. Will the bulls be able to prove it? Yes, we wanted to take this market higher today. Watch out for the ICICI Bank guys. That guy is going to be the one who can contribute big in a manner. Slowly, ICICI Bank is going into the green territory. So it is only like I'm falling by 3 points. HDFC and Kotak are the only ones which is dragging the market now. But we wanted everybody to participate. We don't want only like one or two banks to participate. On a day like this, we want all the guys to participate. That is what is going to be giving you a large rally. I think like a Dow is playing like in a dirty game there. So be careful. because Dow is not able to like neither move up, neither move lower, and that is going to be like in keeping an check on the up move. So Dow can play the spoil sport on a day like today. Watch out. Can the Dow or like in the market can move it pretty quick on one candle above that move, and then that like you can get to see that a big move happening, pretty quick one. This area has to be like taken out with the volume. Okay. In the meantime, I'll show you one more example. This is going to be a similar kind of a day which I'm going to be looking at. Watch out for this. This is again a similar kind of a day. In the past, on the previous day, the market was like continuously like they were shorts. Okay, the previous day. Next day, the Dow and everybody were like completely bullish. And the morning itself, the market started to move higher, and then the whole day the market started to move higher. This is Bank Nifty again, and from here you had a two candle theory. Every bit of an volume, everything was playing out well. Everything was moving in your favor. The market was moving higher, and look at this. Once the super trend and everything gave you a trade, whole day they didn't come back to the super trend level at all. Can you see that? The whole day they didn't come to the super trend level at all. This is what is going to be very interesting. Okay, whenever you get to see this kind of a data, when the super trend is not even like touching it at all, then you can look for a big rally happening on that particular day. Okay, that exactly happened. And moreover, the previous day there was a heavy shorts in the system, and you can clearly see the shorts started to cover their positions here between 1:30 to 2:30. They were waiting for the whole day. They didn't get the shorts cleared. Then they cleared it in the second half, and the move was such a massive one. You got 1,000 points almost in 30 or 40 minutes actually. That's the kind of day you can expect it. That's the kind of day you can expect it. Now, for some reason, even on a day like this, when you know that these guys are not giving you enough opportunities, wait for it. Don't try to enter into an oversold territory, overbought territory. This is extremely overbought. What has happened here is the RSI went almost literally to a level of 95 odd levels, and some of them got literally trapped. So never try to enter when the RSI levels are above 90, because it has fallen 600 points. Again, it moved 300 points higher. So you would get chopped off in this kind of a market. Do not try to do that. Please be careful in this kind of an environment as well. Never try to go short it as well, thinking that it is RSI extremely overbought. I will go and short it. What can happen when the RSI is extremely overbought? Sometimes the rally will keep on surviving, and it will keep on moving it higher and higher, but you will be feeling literally completely trapped. Never do that. Now, is the short covering rally playing in our markets too? Almost literally they are getting into that kind of a territory now, right? Let's see whether they are going to be doing that or not. So where is your next entry is going to be now? Guys, the OI spot is not going to be showing on the CE side. The reason is still the CEs are down by more than 20-30%. They are only buying it from the lower level. It has a potential to go higher. Once it moves into the green, only then you will be able to see it, right? When it can move into the green, I wanted it to move like in large moves. At this juncture, yes, they are making it, but still we needed some large moves. Is it all now looking bullish or bearish now? So every dip is a golden opportunity to buy or sell. Someone who has already made money, stay light. Don't try to do anything stupid. But any move towards a lower level, you can't get much, much better clue than this. What is the OI data now suggesting? This is on 37. Let's see 38K. What is the 38K suggesting you now? From the lower level now, it is a clear trap for the buyer, like in the sellers. Positionally, the market is slowly heading towards a buying element. What they are trying to do in the last few minutes, they are trying to buy it more and more. Now, previous candle is 50K. This candle again, more than 50K coming in. The only problem with this market today is this market is moving higher on the short covering. Whenever there is a short covering, what you can expect towards the day end is you can expect some kind of a profit booking also, because they know this market has not been moving higher with like an buying. It is moving purely based on the shorts covering the position. After 2 o'clock, if it is going to be only based on the short covering move, especially on the futures, avoid your trades going long. Avoid your trades going long. Be careful. Don't try to take aggressive positions going long. Clear, guys? But it's a beautiful, beautiful one. Why I say it is a beautiful short covering? It is all happening on an ascending order. But the good news for you is someone who's looking for positional setup, use the VWAP as the stop loss for the remainder of the day, and then you can carry your position. Whenever the market has taken like a significant support from a particular level and then they are moving it higher, those are the days wherein you can expect some kind of an pullback to be happening and the market can give you a large reward. But the only problem now is, since these guys are like an already like an doing in short covering, wait for a small dip. The dip is coming towards the zone, that will be like an opportunity. Any dip on this market is going to be an opportunity. That's the only trade available for the day, guys. So now from almost a 600 point fall, the Bank Nifty has recovered everything. Guys, the two candle theory already has given up here. That's the reason we didn't get one more signal. The two candle theory already the signal came in here. The market sent something here itself and then it gave you that opportunity. So that's the reason you didn't get to see another signal playing out there. But it is all like and playing out well and truly on now. They are making every effort to be like a beautiful move on the upside. So any dip, these guys are just going to be literally taking it to the moon. So I was expecting it to be like in a muted day, but the way the market has given you like in the rough rides on both the sides, it is telling you, Shiva, like, and we are not going to be giving you any easy day. Look at the like in a rise from the lower level, almost from 37 37 390, right? Yeah, 386 to almost 38 100 now. Wow. Strong bounce which has been seen now. Guys, every dip now, it's going to be a golden opportunity for you to buy it. The reason is plain and simple. The way these guys are like an attacking and the shots are covering, but the best area to enter is going to be near to the super trend. So will that be like in a positional like in play which is going to be intact? Looks like it. The only opportunity, can they come here now? Watch out for that level. I think looking at the current scenario, they are not in a like in a mood to come down, guys. Because the Dow is clearly like in firing now, all cylinders. And they know shots are heavily there in the system and they just wanted to trap them. These are the days wherein the shots can be completely brutally killed. Imagine from the morning, many shots, they would have been keep on averaging it. Now, where is the buyer's profit now? The buyer's profit is between the VWAP and this range. This is going to be the area wherein the buyers are going to be making the profit. That's the range. So any dip now, can we get to see a dip? There's only opportunity is going to be near to that the small support here, and then the bigger support coming in at 37 and 980 odd levels. These are the two levels. Only question mark is, will they be coming there? That's the question mark, right? Okay. Always remember to choose a strike. How to choose a strike in this scenario? Where is the spot is trading? Spot is trading at 38K. We have another 2 more days to go for the expiry after this, Wednesday and Thursday. Look at this. This is currently trading at 38,090. Spot is trading at 38K. So almost a 100-point premium. But on the day of the expiry, the market is going to settle based on the spot rate, not on the future rate. So you needed to calculate your premium based on that. Currently 37,900. 37,980. That means something which should be trading at 90 rupees is trading at 390 rupees. 300 rupee premium. Okay, 300 rupee premium, but it is still in the money. So my focus is to get something which is going to be there in the money, and that is where my focus should be there. Now, always remember to choose a strike in the money and look at the number of days for the expiry. Another we have 2 days to go for the expiry. That means market is expecting another 300 to 400 point move. Why someone is buying it at 400? He feels another 300 point move is possible from the bank nifty from here. That's the reason someone is ready to buy, even though there is only 100 rupees like on the intrinsic value, he is ready to give a 300 rupee premium. As it is going to be keep moving higher, you are going to be seeing the price also moving higher and higher. That is where the advantage of that guy. So he is knowing that, okay, I'm going to be making some funds here. I will try to take as much position as possible at these levels. Now you can clearly see from 400 to 429, it is moving pretty quick. This is the advantage of the buyers there who feels I'm ready to pay the premium and then take it. So that's the reason I always insist, go for in the money strikes. That will give you a lot of cushion for you to hold it. Even if they are going to be falling, you will only see a fall, which is going to be like in say, for example, 100 or 200 point fall. You will see a 100 point fall happening here, but you will not be seeing a major like in a pullback happening. But people think that buying an OTM strike is going to be giving me a lot of comfort. No, I would never try to go for the OTM strikes unless and until there is a massive buying which is emerging. Now, I'll tell you the reasons why I don't want you to go for 38K. Imagine you're going for 38,500. It is already trading at 168. In case if there is not going to be like any significant move, if there is going to be like a short covering and then a profit booking coming in the second half, you will see a massive profit booking happening here, not here. Okay, so it is always important. Don't go for the OTM strikes. Always choose. If it is trading at 38K, go 2 or 3 strikes below. That means 37,900, 37,800, 37,700. Till that level, you are free to go and you will be able to make money. Now, considering the way these guys are like completely like taking it higher and higher now, what they are trying to do, they are making it look like a more of a day which is short covering, and it is like in a V-shaped recovery, right? V, perfect V. Now you might get a small bit of a resistance somewhere around 38,230. Till that time, you will get some kind of a move. Once they clear this level 38,230, you will see a bigger role playing for tomorrow. So in case every dip, it is a golden opportunity for you to buy. Someone who is selling now, where you will exactly sell? Will you sell a call or will you sell a put now? Can you see what's happening now in the trending Y data? Is it giving you all the right noises for you to be becoming bullish? Can they keep coming down? I would love to see these guys like coming down lower and lower, so that the OI on the call side comes down, the put OI keep increasing, the writers will slowly take control of that. Now, there are days, whenever you see this kind of a V-shaped recovery, why the sentiment is not getting changed? The sentiment is not getting changed because still the call side OI is still higher. We need that call side OI to be coming down drastically. When it can come down? Only when massive buyers coming in on the call side. As of now, it is only a short covering move which has been playing out. That's the reason you're not getting to see a massive short covering happening. Now, what I wanted it near to this level. Can they come there? They're literally coming there. This is the area wherein I just wanted to take a small trade. I'm just taking a small trade at that level. Can they come quickly there? Yeah, they are falling pretty fast. This is all a profit booking which is playing out because they have been like sitting from a rally from the lower level, right? That's a reason they are just taking it. We are not going to average any more position. We will wait it out. We have taken 600 quantities. We will see how it goes and then we will take a call. VWAP or the super trend, enter here. You can use WMA as the stop loss here, but considering all the moves what we got it and everything, it is an excellent one. Can they keep moving it higher now? They are, right? So did we make a good money on that one? Almost good profit, 600 quantity, trail it. I wanted to cross that 430, 440 mark, but it is not doing that. $422 is our BEP price here. In case if it is moving here, next candle, I will add some more. But looking at the current scenario, it is like in a little bit of a profit booking which is coming in. Let's see whether they are going to be like in keeping it at this level or they are going to be like in making some further progress on the downside. So it is now almost literally below our cost price. 422 was our BEP, 415 now. In case if it goes to 400, I will try to take it and it is coming near to that level. Why 400? I'm just looking at 37,800, looking at where it is, 100 rupee premium, and then remaining 300 is a premium. That's what the whole day it has been trending. And I'm just taking a support trade there, nothing else, right? And we have around 825 quantities with an average at 418. But for some reason, if they're breaking this, then the day will be like and belonging to the bears once again. Why? They will just like and play between the VWAP and the super trend, and they will just literally play it out. So in case if it is quickly falling, I don't want to lose much there. I will keep my stop losses at 375. Oh no, did I book it at what price I booked it? Oh, I kept it at 390. Guys, be careful. I entered 390 instead of 378. That was my bad. I'm just trying to enter some quantities. Considering I exited there, I'm just trying to get that 800 quantities. So whatever the position which I gave it, I'm just trying to buy it back. So will it be able to close it above that level, the super trend? If not, I will keep that level as my stop loss. Okay, it is triggering it. Done. I think the volatility is going to be huge, guys, so avoid it. So as I told you, it is a profit booking which is getting into big picture. Avoid it because it is a weak hands which is like taken the market and they're just doing a profit booking. But for positional players, your stop loss still holds your level at the VWAP. As long as the VWAP